Have you ever wondered how the sneakers you wear today came to be? Our story begins thousands of years ago when our ancestors first recognized the need to shield their feet from the harsh realities of the world around them. Imagine a time when the ground beneath our feet wasn't paved with concrete, but rather a rugged terrain of rocks, thorns, and uneven surfaces. It was in this setting that our forebears took the first steps towards creating footwear. These earliest forms of shoes weren't the sleek, cushioned comfort providers we're used to today. No, they were much simpler. Rawhide wraps, moccasins, crude foot coverings designed to provide basic protection. Yet they laid the foundation for what would become an incredible journey of innovation and design. A journey that would lead us to the stylish and functional sneakers we know and love today. So let's step back in time and walk a mile in our ancestors' shoes. Stepping into the sands of ancient Egypt and Rome, we discover the birth of sandals and shoes. In the sweltering heat of Egypt, footwear was a luxury. The Egyptians, being the ingenious people they were, invented the world's first sandals. Made from papyrus and palm leaves, these sandals were light, breathable, and perfect for the desert climate. On the other hand, the Romans, living in a more temperate climate, required something sturdier. Thus, they developed closed shoes, the precursors to our modern-day footwear. These shoes, crafted from leather, were durable and versatile, offering protection from the elements and the rough terrain. But these shoes weren't just about function. In both Egypt and Rome, they played a key role in society, serving as a marker of social status. The quality of your shoes, their design, and the materials used in their construction could tell a lot about who you were. The ruling class and the wealthy flaunted intricate footwear adorned with jewels and intricate designs, while the common folk wore simple utilitarian shoes. The evolution of footwear in these ancient civilizations wasn't just about meeting a practical need, it was about making a statement, about expressing one's identity, and about distinguishing oneself from the crowd. Shoes were more than just something you wore on your feet, they were an integral part of your persona. With the fall of Rome, the world of footwear moved into a new era. As we tread into the Middle Ages, we find the craft of cobbling taking shape. It was during this time, folks, that footwear began to evolve beyond mere functionality. Cobblers, skilled artisans who specialized in making and repairing shoes, started to emerge. These craftsmen weren't just fixing old boots and sandals, they were creating new designs that were as much about style as they were about protecting the feet. One of the major innovations of this period was the introduction of the welted sole. This was a game-changer. Crafted from a strip of leather, the welt was sewn to both the upper and the insole of a shoe, and then attached to the outsole. This made the shoes sturdier, more durable, and vitally, more comfortable. And then came the heels. Yes, heels weren't just for the ladies. In fact, they were initially designed for men. The idea was to provide a better grip while riding horses. But as fashion often does, it took a practical invention and turned it into a status symbol. The higher the heel, the higher the status. So, from the humble beginnings of sandals and simple shoes, we see the craft of cobbling bringing about a revolution in footwear during the Middle Ages. The introduction of the welted sole and heels not only improved the durability and comfort of shoes, but also added a dash of style. The Middle Ages set the stage for a period of rapid innovation in footwear. Advancing into the Renaissance, we see footwear becoming a fashion statement. As we step into the Renaissance, footwear began to strut down a whole new catwalk of style and sophistication. This was an epoch where shoes were no longer mere necessities but an expression of social status and personal taste. The Italians, with their keen eye for aesthetics, led the way in this fashion revolution. They began crafting shoes with more intricate designs, using high-quality materials such as silk and velvet. These weren't just shoes, they were works of art, as captivating as the paintings of Michelangelo and as intricate as the sculptures of Donatello. Footwear was no longer a one-size-fits-all affair either. The notion of right and left-footed shoes began to take root, providing a more comfortable and natural fit. This was a huge leap forward from the symmetrical shoes of yore that could be worn interchangeably on either foot. But the real showstopper of the Renaissance was the birth of high heels. Yes, the very same shoes that are now synonymous with grace and elegance. Originally designed for horse riders to secure their stance, high heels quickly found favor in the fashionable circles of society. Both men and women, yes, you heard that right, men and women, strutted around in these elevated shoes. The height of one's heels became a direct reflection of their social standing. The taller the heel, the higher the status. But as we all know, fashion is as fickle as the wind. the high heel trend began to wane towards the end of the Renaissance, with men opting for more practical and comfortable footwear. However, women continued to elevate their style, quite literally, with high heels, a trend that continues to this day. So, while we may think of the Renaissance as a period known for its contributions to art and science, let's not forget the role it played in transforming our footwear. From practical to fashionable, from mundane to stylish, the Renaissance truly took footwear to new heights. As the Renaissance faded, the Industrial Revolution was ready to kickstart a new era in footwear. Marching into the Industrial Revolution, we witnessed the birth of the modern sneaker. It was a time of profound change, innovation, and invention. Amidst the steam engines, spinning jennies, and power looms, there was another revolutionary invention that forever changed the way we walk: the vulcanization of rubber. This game-changing process, discovered by Charles Goodyear in the mid-19th century, involved heating rubber with sulfur. The result? A more durable, weather-resistant material perfect for footwear. For the first time in history, shoes could be made to withstand the elements, providing a comfortable, reliable option for the masses. With this newfound material, the first rubber-soled shoes, known as plimsolls, were born. These rudimentary sneakers were a far cry from the stylish designs we're familiar with today. They were unsophisticated, with no left or right shoe, but they were a promising start. As we moved further into the Industrial Revolution, mass production became the order of the day. The advent of assembly lines meant sneakers could be produced on a large scale, making them more affordable and accessible than ever before. What was once a luxury item became a staple of everyday attire for people from all walks of life. These developments set the stage for the sneaker boom of the 20th century. Brands like Converse, Adidas, and Nike took the humble sneaker to new heights, transforming it from a functional piece of footwear into a fashion statement. The sneaker became more than just a shoe, it became a symbol of personal identity and style. And so, the modern sneaker was born, out of the smoke and steam of the Industrial Revolution. From the first plimsolls to the stylish designs we see today, sneakers have come a long way. These comfortable, versatile shoes have transcended their humble beginnings to become a global phenomenon. From rawhide wraps to stylish sneakers, our journey through the history of footwear has been a fascinating one. The next time you lace up your favorite pair, remember the centuries of evolution that have brought us here?